Hi, it's Geraldine and I'm here to do the tea leaf reading for the full moon in Virgo, and that's February the 27th and beyond there. I was urged to do the reading earlier actually than usual. Just the energy just feels, it sort of has a sense of urgency about it, just after a very heavy kind of somber period. So it's just been a bit of an emotional roller coaster, I think, for most people. Anyway, the message really is clear, just to keep plugging away and just work towards your goals and projects anyway. And this Virgo energy, it can help us to get organized, and you might notice you want to hear more about what your own intuition is telling you. You also might be looking for ways to nurture yourself. So maybe watching old shows and wrapping yourself up in a blanket in front of the fire and whatever. It's just all about kind of comforting and nurturing yourself at this very time. Before the reading, I couldn't even bring enough items to the table. I have Mary here and holy medals and a pendulum and an angel, candle, cards, everything. Anyway, just whatever it is for you, whatever wee things that you want to have around you that help you and comfort you just at this time. So now back to the tea leaves. The cup, it's pretty balanced, so whatever you find that is working to help you right now, just do keep doing it. We have to keep this balance for a bit longer here. But the next thing I did see was the hammer coming down, and I'm generally showing that when a chapter is closing, when a divorce is final, a court case is finished, etc. And I had asked if there were happier times ahead when I was drinking the tea, and I was also showing the word yes. So I'll take it that these messages combined just basically mean that this is an end, or we're nearing the end of this brutal period that we've been in. The tea leaves they've been consistently pointing to light at the end of the tunnel in March, with sort of the true celebration later, but at the moment at least we're seeing a glimmer of hope. So if you've been procrastinating due to lack of motivation, it's a good time to use this energy now to push you forward. Virgos, they're strong, independent, and they're very good at getting us organized. So for some, just know that there will be a steep climb to get back on track. If you've been away from the workplace for a long time, you've had kids at home for a long time, whatever that is, you haven't been really taking care of yourself, whatever this might be. Just know that yes, it might be a steep climb, but you know what? The steps are actually really straightforward, and I was showing that, like, just nice, evenly balanced out steps, just to get you back, where you need to be. I'm showing a year, so it could take a year. So those, quarantine 15, whatever that you put on, or whatever it might be, it just might take a bit longer. So do be patient with yourself as well, but just keep moving forward. And as I say, it is a steep climb, but the steps are all there. So just one foot in front of the other for now. For others now, you might be seeing several options thrown at you, just new directions for relationships, careers, moves, etc. Lots of arrows were in that cup all in one little area. So, don't be blindsided if you do have a number of options coming towards you. Just start preparing for what you do want your future to look like. For example, if you have new job opportunities coming, like, is your resume up to date? Is there something you can do right now to get this all ready? The housing market here is really hot right now. Do you want to move? Should you start preparing for that? Getting the house painted up or whatever. It's just some things to think about there, Anyway, busier times are coming, and definitely can feel that progression in the cup. There are people in groups again, there's smoother sailing ahead. The word art is written, so possibly art shows opening up again, but there was that a yacht actually beside the word as well, so sort of looks like maybe outdoor type markets again. That would look like places, maybe out by the sea there, Vancouver area, you know, and places on the coast that maybe haven't been able to have these kinds of shows down by the seafront and that. So there's that sort of feeling around it. I was shown an aeroplane as well, so travel strongly indicated every time I see an aeroplane. Lots of outdoor activities again. There was a runner, you know, a parent and a child at a play park there, just lots of activities. In the last reading actually too, I was shown birds around, and I did see a large flock of geese returning home just last week. So it definitely looks like we are in for that early spring. Also shown a golfer, so perhaps even some can look forward to even an early golf season this year. So anyway, another thing too was shown ranches opening up again, up to visitors. So I suppose, you know, they have dude ranches where people go and, you know, get to work on whatever, and there's also horse ranches and that. So that sort of thing anyway is being shown there. I also asked just if the Calgary Flames, our hockey team here, would be doing well in the season, and it didn't actually say anything, but I was shown a duck on skates. I'm not sure if that was something sarcastic, but it could also mean, you know, that the Anaheim Ducks will do well. Now, they're not doing so great right now, but I mean, it's early days in the season, so for anybody who wants to maybe put a wee bet on, I have been shown in the past which team will win, so I'm not sure about the Ducks here in this case, but well, we can keep our eyes open. So another thing, I was shown a male and a female with new hairstyles. I don't know, I mean, the guy had he had a mullet, so mullets maybe coming back, I don't know. And there's a girl with a big perm, you know, or lots of curls around her face, so maybe time for a new hairstyle and makeup, etc., new look, but it definitely looks like it's maybe going a wee bit retro there. So back to the 80s. Just think about what you were doing in the 80s if you're old enough to remember, and you know what, maybe that's how you can have a wee bit of fun there with that. So anyway, for those not going to bed early, a new routine is needed. Is being shown a really tired face with very sleepy eyes, and you know, it's going to be hard because of course the clocks go forward in a couple of weeks. So maybe just to switch up your routine now, you know, and put the blackout blinds or whatever up now, you know, just to try and help you, because of course once that clock changes, you know, the sleep is disrupted a bit more. But definitely some people out there seem to be struggling a bit right now with the sleep, and it just could be all the worries and whatever going on. I was also showing the number 555, and that's the number of change. So keep your thoughts, you know, on positive change. You don't want to be sort of dwelling on the negative stuff right now whenever the change is in the air. And you know, keep them bright and positive, and that helps lift the energy of the whole world. If we're all sort of sending out some positive energy, it helps others as well. And then I was drawn just to pull a card, and I got the compassion card, and I'll have to put it this way, I think. Anyway, I pulled that one from the Archangel Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. It's a very old deck, but that's the one that I was guided to pull, and it's basically saying on there, you know, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So you know what, just to forgive yourself and others, and to approach situations with a loving heart. And that's the best message that I ever got, a heavenly message that came to me whenever I was raising the children. So, you know, everything can be said with a kind heart. Sometimes we just got to breathe a wee bit before we say something to somebody. You know, we don't want to speak in haste or out of anger. And you do have to say something to your children or family members, loved ones, but whoever, it doesn't really matter. You know, just say it with love in your heart, and the message will come out completely different. So anyway, that is it. I'm racing through this reading, obviously, because, you know, this is what the energy is. It feels like I'm in a hurry to get things done right now. So it's just moving really, really quickly. And anyway, I just want to say thanks to everybody who does listen to me and who has liked, subscribed and shared and everything. And I really do appreciate your support, and I do love doing this. And I know there are a group of you, you know, who wait to hear for this. So just, you know, if you do have messages, I will take the first couple of messages that come through, you know, with questions, and just for the next reading. But in the meantime, you know, try and stay hopeful and get things done. You know, use this lovely energy and the springtime coming and everything as well, just to get things moving forward for yourself. Obviously, not all work and no play too. You know, this is a time for nurturing yourself as well. So anyway, you'll know where you're at, what you need right now. So take care, and I will be back again for the next new moon. Okay, take care. Bye bye.